How about now?
Hold on. Hold on.
Wait, it might be the microphone.
Your microphone is on because I see it moving.
No, I just moved. It doesn't move.
Right here. This means it's
Oh. Why would there be no sound all of a sudden? Hi, Carol. Can you hear me?
yeah.
Okay.
Your sound is
What was up? Did you have to click anything?
No.
Oh, I touched this.
Okay, stop
'Cause
touching. Well, stop
No.
touching.
I touched it because it was red. Now it's blue.
Okay.
We're good now. Hi, Adam, Carol, Yvonne. I miss saying hello to everybody because I guess my sound wasn't on. Let me go back up. Carol, Yvonne, Kim, Andre, Sandra, Beefcake, Jersey, Eric, Marnu. Welcome, everyone. How are you guys doing? I wanted to look at what I had some extra die cuts. Hold on one second. I just want to see what I have in here that I have not put away yet. Oh, that's cute. We could do a pocket for her. Okay. You know when you think you saw something in your head and you're like, I know I've seen it somewhere. Aloha! Miss Desiree, how are you? Okay, gotta get my slippers. I have to wear my slippers because I stand, and then what happens, because I'm flat-footed, then my feet hurt. So, how's everybody? Doing well? I hope so. I'm good, thank you. Now I'm going to repeat everything I say. I'm going to repeat everything I say. I'm only kidding. So, for tonight, we can start off with our tag. I still have to do my fairy tag. Or we could go right into the journal. I made some stuff. I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I made for the journal. And those are the two options. Let me show you, first of all, some of the things. Let me put the die cuts over here. Okay. Tag. Okay, we could do our tag. I got to get it done anyway, so I'm just going to show you some of the stuff that I made for the journal. I've been doing some tags. Speaking of, I did these tags. Writing on the back. Really cute. And then I made this cute little booklet. And this opens up this way. And it's just a simple little booklet with some pages on the inside. And then, we could tie that up later. I got these. This is from a die cut set. These cute little tabs. 3 little tabs. Hi, Diane. I made these cute little note cards. So she asked me for like little note cards and little booklets. And then I have these little pockets to put in the book. So just a whole bunch of ephemera. This I pre-cut to put in the book to make a pocket. I'm going to add that in the book because I think it's pretty. It's a pretty rose. I didn't finish this one yet, this tag, but started this beautiful rose tag because I need like tall ones for the real tall pockets. So I'm trying to make a few taller ones, and these will go in there too. These are really cute with the little bow. So this is what I've made so far to add to the book. So we have quite a bit of ephemera in here. And then our little booklet. Oh, I also made, I already put it in the book, this booklet. and it fits nicely right like that, and that matches really nice. Penny, you're not seeing what I'm showing? Why not? Do you have me sideways? Are you seeing my face or are you seeing my hands? Because with the TikTok, okay, with the TikTok, turn your phone sideways and a little box will show up on the right. Click the box and it'll make it bigger and you can see both images. No, Adam, I did all that last night after you and I talked. I made all those tags. I made this booklet last night. Let me know if that works for you. I made actually all of this last night. I did these 3. I did these 3 last night. This was already done. I made the little holder, the tag holder. I made these 2. Yeah, I stayed up for about 2 hours after we spoke and got like a little head start on making an ephemera for the book. So everyone wants me to do my tag. So we're going to work on my tag. I did finish the Father's Day. So if you guys are just joining, here's June. This is my angel tag. It's got 3D clouds. You see that? Really cute clouds. This is my Father's Day. Me and my dad, Larry and the girls, and it just closes up just like that. It's a slider. So that one's done. I don't know why I'm struggling making oh, okay. You missed the angel tag? I don't remember when I did the tag. Was it on a Sunday? Was it that you took your mother out for dinner or something, maybe? Her birthday dinner, maybe? I don't know. I'm just guessing. But here it is. I used vellum and I did a stamp, and then I cut out the vellum, and then I had the wings and I cut them to kind of accent. These are layers of paper, strips of blue, different shades of blue, and then I put some cotton to make it look like it's a cloud, that 3D. See that? Yeah, it looks really pretty. Oh, thanks, Adam. So today we're going to do our fairy. And I have an idea about what I want to do with the fairy. I'm still, my mind is still working on the idea, but I'm going to go grab my fairy. I have a fairy box with like paper and stuff because I want to look inside and see what kind of inspiration I get. Again, I have an idea of what I want to do. I just need to look at the paper and kind of make a determination of which direction we're going to go in. Okay? I like angels too. Hold on a second. So this is like all my fairy stuff. Aw, thank you, Dam Lily. Thank you. Well, hang out with us and get cheered up. We're going to make a beautiful fairy tag today. So you know, we are working on this journal. This is the journal that we're working on right now. But I didn't do my tag on Sunday for, we're doing a tag book. Every week there's a different theme. And we just started our summer. This is our summer tag book, and we do a tag that is for the month. So this is for the month of June, And then we randomly pick themes. And this Friday, we picked July's themes. So this, for June, it's, which is funny because they actually, the themes all match. It's angel, and then we did Father's Day, and then it's a fairy, and then it's a dragon. So in my mind, they all have wings. So I thought it was funny that we just happened to pick it that way. But we're having lots of fun with this. So, make a long story short, I haven't done my fairy tag yet. So we're going to do the fairy tag first. And then based on how that turns out is we'll work on, or how long it takes. Because, of course, I use this tag book as an opportunity to experiment and do something different. So today, my thought, guys, is to do almost like a tunnel, but it's not. It is. It's just different than the tunnel that I did in the spring book. Okay, so let me show you. In the spring book, we did a tunnel when we did Mother Nature, right? Where's the tunnel? Here she is. Okay, so this is a tunnel where you just layer, and we used a little bit of foam to layer it up. And it's fairy. So I kind of want to do, it's almost going to be like a tunnel, but it's going to move a little bit. And it's layers. So I'm having a hard time explaining, but as I'm doing it, you're going to understand. So the concept is from, you know, when we do our expanding pocket and on the side, we fold paper like 2-3 times so that the pocket expands out. That's the concept. I'm going to have the sides folding, and then I'm going to put select like a shape, whatever shape I select, and I'm going to cut out for each layer, and that's going to be the layers, and it will actually move. Make sense? I'm probably not explaining it well, because sometimes what's in here to bring it out, it doesn't come out right. But when I'm doing it, you're going to be like, oh, I know what you're doing. So, these are cute. These are little baby fairies. These are cute. I had gotten this because I was going to do a fairy book for a little girl, and then that didn't pan out. So I have these cute little fairy things. But I just want to see my little options. Okay, this is like a little whimsical, cute little fairy things. Okay. So, let's see. Of course, we have these cards. You guys know I love this card because of that. This will be a really nice background. But, and then I have the paper in here. Oh, gorgeous paper. This was from Lori. Haven't even used it yet because it's really pretty. But I don't want to waste double-sided paper on a tag. Just want to see what kind of background paper we have here. Okay, this is more of a, what's the word I want to look for? Mermaidish. I love this, but it's a little too big. All of this is just, maybe not that one. That would be cute for the background. Yeah, I wouldn't, yeah. See, these are really pretty, but I don't want to cut them up for a tiny tag. But that mushroom one, look how pretty. You guys remember this pad? I forgot that I even had this pad. So pretty. Look at that. Ooh, this is going to be pretty for the fairy journal is the next one. And this is exactly like whimsical and vintage. Ooh, that's really pretty. I get so distracted by the damn paper. Ah. Oh, it looks like stickers, don't it? It's not stickers. It's either a page or you can use this as a ephemera and cut each one out. But it's, see, that's like metallic. Yes. Um, it would. Although I could make my own, but actually that looks cool for your book. Yeah, that looks cool. Okay. I kind of like this. Kind of sort of. I have to envision it. Well, let's take our tag out first of all that we're going to work on. Okay, that would work. Because there's two ways that I could do this. Hold on, I'm thinking of which I think might be the best way to do it. And right now, what I'm thinking is just making this the background and then doing the folding part. Because normally I would do it all in one piece. But I can do it in three pieces, the two sides and then the background and then the two folding, the fan fold, like a fan fold. Let me think about this for a minute. I think that'll work. If I do the fan fold, then I have to decide on the shape. Okay, so I did have this. It's a little thin though. May not work. I think I need to do like a frame. I need to do something a little bit more solid. But I did want the trees. I wonder if that would work. It might. Offsetting. It might be too much though. And then this limits me to what size. Like I was going to try and make it this big. Well, what I can do is still thinking how I'm going to make this work. I can do the frame and then glue these to the frame. All right, let me get my let me get my frame die cuts real quick. Those are my shapes. Of course, I like the whimsical frames. It's too big. That inside one might work though. I like that shape. Wood would be cute too. Of course, I love this one, but I think it's too big too. Yeah. Oh, this is going to work. I think that'll work. That's a good size. Oh, let me just look at the rest of them. Let's not be hasty. That's too big. Just slightly too big. We're going to go with that one. Oh, excuse me. They should be, honey. Yeah, they should be. You can also get these on Temu, but they sell a set. I think it's in my link, my Amazon storefront. It's the book, and it comes with some of these, and then I order extra. Obviously, I order a ton of them. I like the side ones. The ones sometimes that come with the books are like this, or this top loading one, like that, which is nice. But I like them both. They serve a purpose, both of them. But I'm going to redo all of my die cuts. I'm going to go through them and really select the ones that I know I'm going to be using. This is shapes. I feel like this is more of a shape than a frame. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm going to put that in my shape one. Anyhow. Let's see. All right. We'll see how we can make this work. The idea of how to make it functional is slowly coming to me. Regardless, I just need to cut this here. I think I want to do... Yeah, that'll work. Make sure I'm only cutting one. Okay. So all I need for here, then we need to pick our fairy. And I probably should have done that before going live, because I know that's going to take me a minute to decide on which fairy. All right, we're getting all our pieces. I'm going to throw this over here for now. The question is, do I want... I'm going to get my blue and green scraps. Actually, I have teal. I have this song stuck in my head for some reason. I don't know why. I didn't listen to it recently either. but it's in my head. That's a nice texture. Okay. I got that for that, because I think I'm going to need 3. This is going to be for the folding part. And then I need wood. Let me keep the brown out just in case. That's okay. I could get away with that. Okay. July? No, not yet, Cheryl. That's Friday. This Friday we're gonna do we're gonna pick the themes for July. All right, I am going to do so far. I got my background. I'm gonna do my greens out of here. I'm gonna do my frames out of these 3. I'm gonna use this to do the fan fold to make it move. And the last thing is we're gonna need stickers. And I'm gonna need a fairy. And I know I have some fairies. I got them all over the place because I have not organized all my stuff yet. Therefore, it's a crapshoot as to where they're gonna be. So give me 1 second. I don't think they're there. I think I have some in here. This is all stuff to organize. It's not that. Oh, those are pretty too. Oh, shoot, here we go. I'm gonna get distracted. Because I'm easily distracted. That's okay. These are all like fairies. Let me get my glasses. Maybe we could do one of each color or something like that. I'm going to keep them all out. These are all really pretty fairies. So I'm going to keep these all out. And what is this? Oh, these are castles. Okay, I can wait. Okay. I think we got... Hi, Esther! Hola, Rosy. ¿Cómo estás, amor? Vamos a hacer un tag. Will it fit on my head? Probably not. Okay. All right, let's get the die cut machine. We'll die cut everything and then we'll assemble. Easy peasy, right? I don't think I like this one. So this one is supposed to be easier because it has the things to flip. But I find that because of this, I'm going to flip it. I'm going to use the back side. I feel like it doesn't, like you lose. I feel like this side might be better. It's my machine. I can use it however I want, right? I think the flat one is the bottom. So I think I need 3. One. I'm going to be like the turtle. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll? 1, 2. Guys, I can't wait. Like, I can't wait for tomorrow. So, I was able to compare my MRI results from 2023 and the one that I took a few weeks ago. And in my professional experience, not medical, I believe that my malformation has been there. I don't think it's something I developed new. I think it was there. I just don't think anyone diagnosed it or brought it to light. Probably because I didn't have the standard symptoms, which is massive headaches, things like that. So what does that mean? It could mean that everything's okay, it's normal, and until I start having severe symptoms like really bad headaches or whatever, we're not going to do anything. Maybe. It could mean that my dropping things, my the vertigo balance issues, could be that. Who knows? But at least I don't think it's anything that's new. So I feel a little bit better about that. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not as, I don't know. I just feel a little bit better about it. A little peace of mind, exactly. And it needs to make sense to me, right? You guys know how I am. Because if I can make it make sense, then I feel better about it. Because I talk myself through it. You guys think I just talk myself through um, doing art. I don't. I talk myself through all of my medical issues. Was there 2 pieces of paper in here? Interesting. Oh, okay. This cuts it. It's not a cut. It cuts it like, well, you can see what it does. It cuts it that way. I thought I would get this. It actually punches a hole through. So I might still be able to use it though. I like that little broken because it makes it look like 3D-ish. We're going to leave that be. I'm going to continue to cutting. We're going to continue to cut because see how I'm planning on building a forest with this. However, we are going to use wax paper now just so that it pops out easy. This is the first time I'm using this die cut. And you can see there's like a lot. So I think that using the wax paper is going to save me a lot of work. Okay. Wax paper. Yeah, see how much easier it's coming off? Isn't that pretty? Look at that. have to die cut. Well, that looks pretty too. Okay, so we have 3 forests to work with. And now this, I'm just going to toss, and I'm going to use my little brush. And you see how quickly this comes out. So I'm right in the garbage can. It all came out. Okay. So we're done with these 2. Put those up there. Done with this. Let's keep making some room. Okay. Next, we're going to fold our paper. Score it. And we're going to make it about there. Okay. So, I don't want to make a 1/2 inch fold because I think it's going to take up too much of our card. It's only 3.5 this way. So if I make it a 1/2 inch, it's going to cut this down to 2.5 is all you're going to see. And I want to be able to see more than just 2.5. So I'm going to go with, I'm going to use a little bit shorter 3 notches. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm going to do 3 knots instead of 1, 2. Yeah, well, should I try the 1/2? It doesn't look like it's a lot. Let's try it. Worst case scenario, we just have to redo it if I don't like it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think that one was too much. I'm wondering if I should do this with paper instead of cardstock, so it's not so thick. It's going to be thick. So this is going to go on this side like that. Nope, other way. Like that, right? I think that's going to be really thick. All right, I'm going to see if I have paper because it's too thick. It's going to pose a problem. Well, it'll just make it challenging. Construction paper might be. It's still cardstock. I think we're going to try the construction paper because it's nice and thin. But anyhow, let's just test it since we already did one. That 1/2 inch, doing the two sides. I think that'll be okay. Oh, gonna have to cut it down. Okay, we gotta go a little bit smaller than that background. All right, so. Okay. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? I feel like the first one is never the right size, but was it 6? How many lines did I make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. See how I did it again? I gotta really get rid of that line. Yeah, this folds a little bit better. Have any of you done this before? I'm curious. Or something similar to this? Nope. Okay. Now we can kind of assemble it. Hi, EO. Now, I could secure it by putting this like that, which is probably a good idea. So, I'm going to go ahead and trace this. I'm centering the mushroom house as best as I can. Okay. Let me put this away here a second. Just in case we see something. Judge it. Know the rule. Better have it and not need it than need it and not have it. I feel a little, even though I'm a little anxious for my doctor's appointment, because I'm not going to go to work at first thing in the morning, I kind of feel a little relieved. Is that mean? I'm just going to do just the edges that face up. Screw it. Do it both sides. You never know. Just give it a little something. I'm not worried about this being neat, or I just wanted to have a little something because we're going to see it a little bit from the outside. And that's just in case we see it. Yes, tomorrow's my appointment at the doctor. Bella's going to go with me because Larry's still in Long Island. I'm just doing both sides. just going to center it a little bit. It goes a little further down. Okay, so I'm going to bring this up just a little bit. Out just a smidgen. I just don't want it to be too tight, so I'm cutting a little bit off. Okay. It's still going to be pretty. See how it pops up? It'll pop up like that. Okay, so you'll see as we go along how this is going to work. Okay. All right. Let me put this away. Let's just put that there for now. Just to hold it down for a little bit while we figure out how we're going to do this. These are our pieces to use. This is garbage. I'm just going to zhuzh everything. Okay, first one's done. You guys aren't talking. What's going on? You gotta talk. You gotta tap and like. Otherwise, like, what's the point, right? No, huh? Everyone's being very quiet. Did everybody have a bad day? Aw, thanks, Carol. I know somebody's tapping because I see it. So thank you guys that are tapping. Share the live. Throw it out there. Where did I come up with this, Kathy? Well, I watch other people do things and then I take bits and pieces and then I'm not the first one to do this. This little accordion thing. Thank you for joining my team. Um, so it's kind of like a combo of the tunnel, but making it more 3D. And I see a lot of pop-up cards. Like I've been wanting to try one of these for a while. I also want to see how bulky is it. This is like my little test thing because to put it in a journal, it's going to be a little bit bulky, you know? Oh, I hope you feel better, Lori. But I'm pretty sure I saw Jennifer do a version of this. I'm pretty sure I saw a few other of my friends on TikTok do a version of this one way or another. Um, but that's what I do. I look at somebody doing something and then I kind of add to it and just make it my own. But the idea starts sometimes someplace else. Sometimes the idea starts with me, like the my vintage camera. That was my idea. I didn't see that anywhere, so I just thought it was cool. I saw the image of it. I practiced at work with my little post-it notes during my lunch. So it just depends. The ideas come from different areas. I would never tell you guys, oh, this is all my idea. I'm the first one to do this. No, I'm sure somebody out there has done this, if not this way, something similar. But I'm kind of breaking it down a little bit and testing it out this way to see how it works. Okay, so what essentially we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking this and then we're going to put it on the first layer, right, like that. But we're first going to glue, see that? That'll be the first layer, and then there'll be the second layer. I'm going to try and hold it like that. And then it'll be the third layer. So are you getting the idea of how it's going to look? Well, it came apart, but that's how it's going to look. And we're going to put our 3D stuff, our trees and fairies and stuff in here too. So that's the concept. Now it's the execution part, right? Execution meaning, you guys know what I mean. So I'm going to do it like this. Actually, I might do that one on the top. I think I'll do the darker one first. I'm going to try and keep the middle open and alternate this a little bit so they look different. Okay, I like it there. Yeah, that'll look cute. I'm going to put the fairies throughout, is what I think. we're going to plan it. I'm not going to glue anything permanently until we figure it out. Hey, Leanne. So first I'm going to do all of the trees. So see how that looks? Not 100%. No, 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 no. We're going to work on that next. I just didn't do my tag. It's right here. I made a bunch of ephemera for it. So hopefully this won't take me more than like an hour, and then we're going to work on that for a little bit. Hi, Rosie. Not yet. Yesterday, okay, so Monday was 105, yesterday was 107, today reached 103. So should break. I'm thinking tomorrow. I know, sweet cheese. It's been brutal. No lie. Like air conditioners can't keep up. A lot of our cities have reduced the electricity to 50% for the homeowners to use. So you had to like watch what you were doing. I don't know if our town did it, but a couple of towns over did do it. A little humid, yes. Okay, so for this one, I'm actually gonna cut this piece down here off so that you only see the green and not the brown. So I'm actually going to use my blade. Where's my blade? There it is. Yeah, the humidity has been killer. All right, so the concept is going to be, we'll put this one on this first, and then we put the second one on the second one. And then we're going to do the last one like right there. And then we're going to add our fairies to it. I'm actually going to put more again on this side, I think. Yeah, like that. It'll come together. We just got to finish decorating. Hi, Sherry. Oh my God, you took the subway? Oh, girl, what were you thinking? Oh, this one's not as tall. Well, son of a gun. I need it to be taller to be able to cut the bottom like I did on these two. Okay, so. Oh, yeah. Well, I get it. Okay, let's get some of the girls out. Maybe. But. I have to cut the green. I'm going to cut this shade of green, I think. Because I don't have any more of this. I'm going to die cut this one. I didn't go through it twice. I should have. Just makes it a little faster, but. Okay. I feel like this side needs a little bit more because I have the dark ones and a little bit But I feel like if I do too much on that side, I could double it if we needed to. Yeah, I'm going to cut the bottom off it as well on this one. I think it looks nicer. So just the top and the bottom. Where's the blade? I like the idea of that one on an angle. Okay. So now we got to add our fairies. And maybe I'm going to look in my other stickers. A couple of mushrooms would be cute, right? Who else knows, what I might find? But I keep trying to put them on my head, and with this thing, I can't. But and before I open these up, Kathy, I'm doing like a 3D, my tag. It's my fairy tag. So we're working on our little 3D, almost like a little pop-up. See? Each layer of the fan fold's gonna have a layer of woods. Hey Lou, how you doing, Linda? I'm just finishing up my tag, and then we're gonna go back to working on your book. But for right now, see, I'm not even gonna open these. I have plenty of them already in here. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. Now I gotta envision. Actually, that's the first one, and I want to put a bright one on the first one. You can't put too many. No, you did not miss anything on your book. Thank you. I need my glasses again. No, no, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to strategically remove the backing on what's going to be on the frame only and leave the other half of it with the backing on it. Make sense? That way, it's not going to stick to anything. The other option is literally to use double-sided tape or glue and just glue it like this. And you know what's so funny? I always get rid of mushrooms because I don't use them. And of course, now I don't see any mushrooms. I thought they'd be cute, but actually, I don't mind not having the mushrooms. I think this is just really cute and whimsical, just the way it is. I think the mushroom is fine. but just to satisfy my curiosity. Let's see, these are all Goth. Steampunk. No. I know I gotta have them somewhere. Think, Connie. Yeah, I don't love them. You're right, Leanne. I usually get rid of them. But I'm pretty certain I have. Oh, you know I probably have them? In my giveaway box. Where are my stickers for the giveaway? Hold on, I gotta think. Where did I put all the stickers? I'll just thumb through them. I just wanted to put like maybe one or two. Oh, you know what? I bet you I have it in my ephemera books. I always forget about my sticker books. I wouldn't say I dissed them. I just strongly dislike. And funny, I opened right to one. Did you see that? That's not bad. I actually like mushroom. I like stuffed mushrooms. I like mushrooms on my steak. I just I feel like people sometimes put mushrooms randomly in images and stuff, and I don't get it. I'm like, what's the purpose of that? But then in the end, I like the way it looks when they do it. I'm just not. I don't think I'm like creative enough or whatever to visualize that. I know I have some PET. I gotta go before I get this out because I'm not happy with this one. Oh, what's this? Oh, all my stuff is falling. That's what that is. Put these in a drawer before I lose them. All right, so hold on a second. I need to think. Yes, I know that. Just give me a second. Because I had them in those boxes up there, and I took them out of there. Are they here? No. It's got to be in here. Could it be possible that I just don't remember what the heck I did with them? I know I threw them in a box. Because I was going to be like, oh, Bella's going to do my giveaway packs with this box for me. It's not in here. I bet you it's in the other room. Buried. I'm not going to go digging. Nope. Although it's really ticking me off. I had them out recently, too. Why can't I remember? Ah! Found them. I knew I had a box. Specifically, this is for the giveaways. I just needed a little time. I'm sure we'll find some. Aha! See? I'm going to tuck that one behind here. Yes, it was on the dining room table because Bella's working on stuff and I left it there, not remembering. She's been organizing my little flowers into that container that I got that you guys liked so much. There's got to be more. I can't be so lucky that I just found one. Come on now. A lot of butterflies in here too. Little one. I guess they're all red. I think I'm good. I think those are all we need. And I think this one's too big. Maybe I'll just do those two. Really, Leanne? Okay, so let me enlighten you. Because here's the deal. Bella does things for me as a job. I pay her to do the stuff that I need her to do. Because, Bella has not found work, anything that she likes, or whatever. We're working on it. But I said you have to do something. And I need tasks done. So she'll do like my digital downloads, she'll print digitals for me, she'll organize my paper. Today she organized the paper, she organized my flowers. There's going to be a lot of paper organizing coming up in the coming weeks, next 2 weeks. And that it's not like she's like, oh, what do you want me to do? It ain't like that. She's like, Mom, I need to make some money. Do you have some things for me to do? I'm like, yes, I do. I always have things that you could do for me. So, I that's just how it works. So I don't want you to think like, oh, believe me, I got my issues with my girls. We're all female. We are estrogens all over the place. Yeah. Well, yeah, we definitely got to talk because 4 years now. But that's a whole conversation for another day. And we're not the only ones in this situation. Okay, I think I like the way this is going to look. What do you guys think? I think, can you see that? So this will be the first one. The first one's going to be more simple. I'm just going to keep just her. Maybe I'll do the butterfly there because I think you'll see that. Then the second one has the butterfly, the fairy, and the mushrooms. And then the last one is also going to have the fairies, the fairy and the mushroom. And we'll probably add something up here, when we're done here. Oh yeah, completely. Well, my 24-year-old is doing fine. She's doing her master's. She's in her second year of her master's program. But my younger one, Bella, who's 22, did her junior, senior year of high school at home. So there you go. Okay, so now I need to figure out exactly the best way to how we're gonna glue this. And I think I like the idea. Oh, she does. That's fantastic. Literally, only a little bit's gonna get glued here. So you know what I'm gonna do with this one? I'm actually gonna use the tape here, and then I'm gonna put a piece of tape across the back. Oh, Leanne, yeah, I hear you. The decisions they make sometimes, you're kind of like, wait, what? You did what? Okay, so you see that? Can you see the plastic? There you go. I'm trying to catch the plastic for you. I'm going to cut the plastic. Just like that. You suck. I didn't stick. Use a little bit more. Okay. Now it won't stick. Oh, got to get rid of that part. You can see that part. Hi, Terry. Okay. First one is going to get glued on. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Terry had a little incident, but she's okay now. She had a little fall. Okay, so we're gonna let that settle. I'm trying to figure out what's the easiest way to do this, and I think okay, that's the first one. So the first one's in. Now we're gonna do the second one. You got to be careful, girl. You know? No spring chickens over here. Thank you. Okay, second one's done. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these to hold this down. So I could glue it. Without fighting. Yeah, that works. Oops. I'm gonna do this for now while we get the last one ready. Okay, this is it flat. Still looks cute flat, right? Still looks cute. Oh, thanks, Lou. It's a fun way to do layering too because of the levels, you know. It's a little bit different. This one's going to be tricky. I got to cut the middle off. My submissions were finished? I don't know what that means. I didn't submit a damn thing. I don't do any of that stuff, so I don't know why it would say that. And this one, I'm cutting the middle. I have no idea. Feel free to Google, because doesn't mean anything to me. Leah? Bella? Do you know what? I got a message that said your submissions was finished.
Huh?
Your submission, see? It said on screen, your submissions was finished. I don't know what that means. You have no idea either?
I select this from you, but I want a thicker.
There's a whole... How thick do you want it? Because I have like...
a regular Sharpie. I'm not okay with that.
What do I have these? Oh, a regular Sharpie?
Yeah. That one was in... Yeah.
Uh-huh. Isn't it cute? Look. It's going to be like a 3D fairy thingy. Cute, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, we're getting there. I feel like I want to frame this out a little bit more with a bigger frame, so that because I don't know if it'll cover this whole thing. Oh yeah, you have no idea. I can't monetize at all on here. I don't, and I don't like doing like those battles and that kind of stuff. It's just not me. So I don't do it. No, maybe I'll get away with this. I think what I'm going to do is I want to put something in here to protect it. Oh, perfect. Exactly what I needed. Ah, I love it when a plan comes together. This is sticker paper. So that the glue, even if it seeps, it won't get on the other one. Smart. If I do say so myself. Right, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I can't do battles. I don't know how people. I can't. I can't do it. Hi Anna. How you doing, Mama? Welcome to our live. Okay. I am working on a 3D fairy forest tag thingy. We're going to let this dry. Okay, we'll give this a few minutes to dry. In the meantime, trim it up just a little bit. Really? Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that you're feeling more like yourself, honey. There's a lot of that going on. The anxiety, the depression, there's a lot of that going on. And you really need to try to stay involved, in my opinion, and just occupied. It's when you sit idle, to me, that's what's dangerous. So I'm glad that you're here with us. And of course, you're always welcome. We're a great support group. Exactly, right, Terry? We all deal with, stress and anxiety and whatever in our own little way. But, and sometimes medication is required, and sometimes it's just temporary. I do believe that it's all chemical imbalances, and there's nothing wrong with doing that after your mama passed away. I understand that. Yes, craft. Did you stop crafting? It is an epidemic. Oh, good, Terry. Look at you accomplishing things. Okay, so that part's done. Just need to clean up a little bit so I know what's where. This should almost be done gluing. I'm just looking to see if I want to add anything to it. Oh my gosh, that looks so cute. Look. And you can make as many levels as you want. Okay. Pretty cute, right? Is it adorable? And it wasn't too hard to do. This is my first time doing it. I think it's really cool. And like I said, you could make the more folds, the more levels, and maybe like one day. Oh, thanks, Anne. Um, I'll do it where like you start with the bigger, like almost like the you could do this with the tunnel vision kind of a situation, and that'll look pretty cool too. But look at me busting out with the 3D. What? I feel like I want to put a little plaque with like the word fairy or something over here. Think about this, Connie. Hold on a second. These are too big. This is a fairy ephemera book. I have them handy since the next book we're going to do is all about fairies. Ooh, an owl would be cute too up there. Aw, thanks, Yvonne. Look at all the damn ephemera that I was looking for. I totally forgot about this book until now. I'm such a butt munch. Fairies can't be seen unless you believe in them. I love that saying. It's too big. But I do like the idea of a little owl. Hi, Val. I think I have owl charms. Hold on. It's too big. It's a colorful owl. I'm eyeballing this one because it's on a branch. I could cut it out. Think it's too big? The paper one? I mean, I'd have to put it on cardstock to give it a little sturdiness to throw up here. What do you guys think? The book one or the charm? You most of you like the charm. All right, most of you like the charm. Yes. Hey Z. Okay. All right, we're gonna go with the charm. Hey, maybe I'll poke a little hole in here and put the charm, put him dangling. Why not, right? Didn't I just drop one? Maybe not. How you doing, hun? We're just knocking out my tag real quick. Let's put a few beads in here. I got some colorful beads that we could do. And I'm going to pop a little hole. Shooby dooby dooby. Let's pick red. No, let's do like a greenish. Oh, thank you so much, guys. You're super cool for doing that for me. $20K, thank you. Okay, I think we're good now. So that was fun to experiment with this little. Now, I do think that this may be too bulky to put in a journal, maybe. I don't know, but that's right now, that's what I'm feeling. Gracias, Rocio. Angel. Father's Day. And Fairy. It does. It does smush down though. So if you see, look, it does smush down. So might be able, and then when you open it, it pops right back out. So see that? Oh yeah, to make a cover like that. Yep. I still feel like I want to put some kind of a little saying up there, and maybe I'll find a small saying in my repertoire of things as I come along. But for right now, I'm happy with it. Tag is done. Yay! Okay. Let me. Gotta regroup. Green, wood. And and now let's get to our book. Okay, Miss Linda, are you ready to see some of the stuff that I've done? This gorgical book. Okay, I made you a cute little pamphlet. With a pocket on both sides. Okay. We got paper in here. This is a beautiful paper and envelope with a little sticker. We'll do a quick, this is where we are. And in here, nice big tag. Okay. So I made some stuff last night. Before we continue, because I'm gonna throw some in there. So I got to finish this tag for you, one of the tall tags. I did 2 of these note cards with the cutout bows. I made you another little follow your heart create with a little bit of ruffle on the edge. It's like a little notebook. Plenty of spots for you to write your stories and your thoughts and so on and so forth. Wait, I want the tassels to go out this way. So there's your little booklet. A couple of cute little cards. I made these really cute tags. A pocket to put in the book. I made these little ephemera holders to also put in the book. There's 2 of those. And this cute little note card. I have to still do the back with paper. I did all this last night. So far. Then let's see. For those of you that hasn't seen this book yet. Oh, good. I move so fast. Well, I got to get things done. So there's still plenty of pages. I still have to put stuff in the pockets. Like I have to put stuff in these pockets like this. There's a writing spot in the journal now. I love this. I think, I don't know if you saw this one, but how cool is that? And this was a Mother's Day card, I think it was, that I cut up. Center. Pockets. This one has a tag in it. It's still a little tight because it's new. I love this pocket. I don't know if you saw that one. I lined that one with pearls and flowers. Our second waterfall. And then this, I have beautiful paper for you to write on back here with the matching envelope. Beautiful roses. Okay, so we are progressing pretty good with the book. I think we're progressing nicely. So today's plan is I got to put pockets to put all this ephemera in. 'Cause I think the only empty pockets I have are the top pockets. That's it. Oh no. We have that one, the squiggly. Where's the squiggly pocket? Squiggly, squiggly. There it is. That'll match. Oh, I'm the best. Thank you, honey. I have a bunch of little postcards for you. I just need to zhuzh them up. We're going to throw those in there. And then we're going to make some more pockets. Let's just fill the ones that we have. I want to do the back with... Do I have cards? No, not lined cards. But... Oh, yeah. Perfect. There's pink. Oh, let's do green. Yeah, we're going to do green. I get the blue ribbon. Whoa. Yay me. Thank you, Terry. I have to switch over to my pinks now. Your head's not sore? Well, that's good, honey, because you hit your head, right? So, and you got stitches. I'm surprised you're not sore from the stitches. Uh-oh. I hear a faint meow. You know what that means. Squeaky's back. Let me go let Squeaky in. I'm going to let you in, but you better not meow. I'm not putting up with no nonsense meowing, so they did a good job. Good. Oh, that one's... Got to go a little bit deeper with that one. You went to the biggest hospital? Well, sometimes bigger is better. That looks really cute, that page. Okay, so that one's done. I'm going to leave the blank ones blank for you. Doesn't do anything for it. It's a hospital, then a college. Well, that's cool. Oh, you know what would look cool? Where's that paper punch? I need to get a paper punch. Hold on. We're going to do a little border. Cute, right? Good. I'm glad you like it. Actually, I think I'm going to flip this one around so that it looks like it's the opposite. I like symmetry. So we're going to flip this one around. Thank you, Laura. cute little punch, right? That's one of the new ones that I just picked up through Marketplace. Okay, let that dry. And the next pocket. One thing I was going to try and do was print more of the prints and use the print to do like a double pocket, but then I thought, nah, we need to do pockets elsewhere. They can't all be on the same damn thing, page, you know what I mean? Can't be a pocket with a pocket. So I'm going to do one here, I think. And for this one, I think I want to do a corner pocket. Aw, there's nothing to be odd about. Oh, that's right, I forgot. I wanted to do a butterfly pocket. No, I think the butterfly pocket has to go on a plain page. Oh, I also have this one. This one's pretty. This one's a pretty pocket too. So we'll take that one out. But I was looking for a nice big corner pocket like this one. Just to put it like right there. I'm not going to put it all the way at the bottom because I don't want to block that piece there. We're going to put it like right there. I had a dream someday you and me will find ourselves in love again. Laura, let me tell you something. You absolutely can do this. My biggest favorite line, it's just paper and glue. You cannot screw it up. And if you screw it up, then you cover it up. That's it. That's it. It's taking chances, not being afraid, experimenting. That's what I'm doing. And, start small. Like, this whole tag book thing, Laura, is like a really great way to practice and hone in skills and read above. Hold on. Ditto. Oh, don't forget. Oh, yeah, for this one, I don't need the wax paper. I need the wax paper for the detailed one. Yeah, definitely for the details. But this one pops right out. But, oh, did I not go all the way? Yeah, I did. Let's go all the way. Let's go all the way. I must not have, I must have gotten impatient. Okay. But as I was saying, there's nothing to be scared of, and you could start really small. Just get some go to the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree has paper packs, they have the glue, they have stickers, they have the beads, they have pearls and rhinestones. Literally, you could do a little care package with like $25, $30. You could get a few things, even a little journal, and go home and just have some fun. It's very therapeutic. Okay, so my tools. You don't have to go out and get all the tools just yet. Don't make the mistake that I did, because what I did was I did start buying in stuff. Now, I'm in a position that I can buy stuff, right? I work full time. My husband works full time. Yes, we have bills like everybody, but I have a little play money, and I was very fortunate that for Christmas and Christmas and my birthday are like 2 weeks apart, and then a couple months later is Mother's Day. So I was really blessed with getting a lot of my tools and equipment my first year, because I started doing this in like October, And then it was Christmas. So I got a shit ton of gifts. And 2 weeks later, my birthday. So then I got more gifts. And that's in January. Then 3 months later, it's Mother's Day. So I got more gifts. So I actually acquired a lot quickly. But I really acquired the bulk of my, like this one here, like you just saw me use this one. Facebook Marketplace, people destashing. You get great deals. And that's how I wound up accumulating all that. Yeah, so I've been doing this for 2 years, and now, like for example, I have a ton of stickers because I'm obsessed with stickers. I think they're cool. And I don't use them all. Now I'm forcing myself to use more of the stickers, and I'm going to be getting rid of those that I know I'm not going to use, because then you develop like a sense of, I like using this, I don't like using that, or I know I'm not going to use that kind of a thing. And then luckily there's other people that will, so it's not going to go to waste. I'm not going to get back what I paid for it, but it's not going to sit here not being used. Somebody will wind up using it. So that's the beauty of this community, that there's trades, there's destash sales. You could really accumulate things quickly. So that would be a great speculation if I had the space to add on to the house. My house is at capacity because our town has ordinances about what percentage of the property can have a building on it. I'm done. And I can't go up because I already have a 2-story. So unless I'm putting a 3rd story on, sister, we're done. But I have been consolidating, and I'm still gonna keep consolidating and sharing with you guys. But when I go thrifting and I find amazing deals, I don't pass them up, because even if I can't use it, if I buy it for $3 or $4 and I sell it to you for $4 or $5, I'm making a buck, and you're still getting a deal. So I always buy the stuff. I see. Well, that, yeah, I like to be organized. Um, and this destashing is helping me because it's making me consolidate. And because if I have something, like if I have paper over there and over there and over there, and I'll forget what's where. I have to have everything in one spot. All the stickers in one spot. All my punches now are in one spot. All my die cuts are in one spot. My stamps are in, like, and I like books. I like books. No, books are great. I just had Bella do today. Today I think she did it. My frames. Okay, hold on. I'll show it to you in just a minute. Wait, I forget. I don't have a piece of. I thought I had a piece of this, but I don't. Okay. Let me just put this here to start drying, and then I'm gonna go grab the book that she started up for me today. And it's just starting, because now I'm going to put a lot of my die, not the metal die cuts, the die cut pieces that we buy, like the doors and windows and things like that. Okay, so hold on a second. Stretch. Let's let that dry. So if you guys remember, I had all my paper frames in this box. Remember? I had them all in here. And I was getting frustrated every time I wanted to see what frames I have. My cutouts, exactly. So now look. She organized them by size. And now I'm like, okay, too small, too big, whatever, not the right shape. And then I could just take out of the pouch and look for the right color. So she did this by size for me. They're all in here. See that? And now it's in a nice little binder. And I have to put more in here. They're not all in here. We have to put more in here. And this is going to be my cutouts. So in a book, I love the books. My stickers you saw, they're in the books. They're easy to stand. They're easy to see. And you can put everything in one. Will it work for everything? No. But for a lot of the stuff that we use, absolutely. Exactly, Laura. So now look at that little container. Remember the little container? Look how cute. Now all my flowers are all together, all my minis. They're all in one container. And I thrifted this. I got this for like $5, I think it was, at the thrift store. This is a cool one. I don't know what the hell it was used for, but this was good. Yeah, the next thing is going to be, you see my die cuts. We're going to go through those. And then my stencils are in a book already. They're in a binder. Stencils, stamps, except for wood stamps. Wood stamps, I have them separately. And then there's something else I have that I have to put, that I thought, I was, oh yeah, we have to put those in binders. What the hell was it? Oh, I'm going to have her make me a, no, the lace and trim, I do like this now. I have a safety pin, and these are all my scraps. So all my scraps are in a scrap box, right? That there goes the lid. But I have the beige and the white, and they're all clipped, so I could just go through it real quick. And then these are the bigger, longer pieces, like the longer fabrics. But this is my scrap bin, and here's the white. And it's all with a pin. It just makes it so much easier to go through everything and then drop it back in here. So I have ribbon, and then I have lace. White ribbon, white lace, beige lace, and beige ribbon. And I know it looks messy, but it's not. It's 4 things. 1, 2, 3, 4. You take this out and look what's left. Just a few pieces of paper. Estos son todos los restos que tengo. Mis scraps. So I'm finding that's an easier way, because I had them in a bag, and I kept like rummaging through that bag, and I would never find stuff. So I found that helped. It is organized chaos. It is. That's a fact. Oh, I forgot these. Okay. So that pocket is done. Let's go on to the next pocket. Let's just cut them out real quick. I want to test. This is more of a belly band than it is a pocket, I feel. Yes. Yeah, the more you touch it with your dirty hand, you're right. So picking up with one pin, safety pin, is a lot easier. Which is why I take all my ribbon, and if you look at my ribbon boxes, so my ribbons have no spools. I take them all out, and then I put them by groups. Like this is all one group, and each one has a little rubber band, and you buy those rubber bands for like $1,000 for like $3 or whatever. And I take all the spools out, because that takes up a lot of room. And look how much I fit in here. This is all my blue lace. Okay. Missed it by that much. All right, let's see what's over here. This is paper to use in the book. Sticker, circle. Yeah, I have too much I have too much. Let me just leave it at that. I have to actually sort them by color, and it was becoming confusing to me. I kind of need things organized by color for me to find them, you know. I just want to see if I have anything, any scraps that I could use. This would be pretty. Oh yeah, that's pretty. The accordion folders are good. I think they're good too. I've used them in the past. I think I outgrew them. I'm trying to see how many pockets are in each. You got this one. You got that one. Plain. You got that one. You need a couple of plain ones. I think right here is where we're kind of like. Got this one though. Maybe here. All right, let's use this up. Let's get the wax paper so I don't forget. Damn it, it keeps moving. Oh my gosh. With the wax paper, it keeps moving every time I put the top plate on. And it can't move because it's like a tight fit. Oh, good night, Laura. Thanks for hanging out with us. It's pretty, but it's a pain in the badonkadonk. Not lying. Just trying to see where it's cut and where it's not cut. Okay, I think that's it. Just make sure I didn't miss any. Okay. It's not going to fit correctly on there, and it's going to blend in too much with that one. We have to find a different spot for it. It is pretty. That's not bad. That's the spot. Glad you like it, Linda. Okay, honey, no problem. Feel better. I'm worried this is going to be really delicate. I don't want it to tear. What if... I think I'd feel better if I add a little bit of I'm going to add a little bit of vellum to it, I think. It doesn't take away from it, but it'll make it sturdier. Why struggle tracing this when we can use the die cut, right? How easy is that? And so now I'm going to cut this just inside the line. Let's work on the mat so we don't make a mess. Have to trim it a little bit more on the bottom. looks great. Now, I am going to add a piece of tape because you see how thin that is? It was meant to fold it there, but I think that's too thin. So what we'll do we put a piece of tape and some glue. A little bit further. Gotta get closer to the seam. There. There's, do I have? Look how pretty that looks. All right. Moving right along. I gotta clean up. I got too much crap on my desk here. All the ephemera inside the envelope. Okay. A little bit better now. I don't know. This must have fallen out of the other one. Okay, let's continue to make the next pocket. Find a good spot for it. I feel like it could use a little something in the middle there. Maybe a little flour. Don't start. I don't have time to pay attention. Leah, come see your cat. I don't need it to be too 3D-ish. You could just glue it flat on the page. I think that's really cute. looks really cute now, right? All right. And look, there's plenty of room to put something thick. Like, I don't know if that'll fit there. No, that won't fit there. But a nice thick booklet. Oh, maybe that booklet I made. Oh, I think it's too small. That would look pretty, but that's going to fall right out. I have to do something like that. Where's that booklet? Let me see it. Where are you? There you are. Oh, you know what? It's probably a good idea to do it this way so that the lace will keep it up there. There. Right? I don't know if it'll stay there, but we'll see. I don't think it's going to stay there. This cat is seriously. Is it the last page? It could fit there, or I don't know. I'll decide at the end. At the end is when I'm like, okay, this looks good here, that looks good there, and then if I have to make something, I make something. But, okay. Let's find a spot for this one. This page is kind of blank. All right, this one could go on this page if I have something that'll match it. Or just make a regular pocket. And to see if I want to see if I have this paper. May have used it. I think this one's going to go here as a regular pocket. Hey, really? Actually, I can make this into another, instead of a pocket, like another belly band. Just not do the bottom, you know? That would look cute. And the bottom is the bottom. That's all. Glue the bottom flat. I could do that. Right, I'm going to cut it like that. So then the bottom will be nice and straight. It won't have the flap, and that's okay. We just need a little expansion on the side, not necessarily on the bottom. So this is another way to use a piece of paper You want to go out again? You know, you're really starting to tick me off with this in and out crap. You're going to have to wait a minute. The pink one now, because that was a good idea to collect all of the garbage. Leah! I think he's hungry. Hold on a second. Leah! Come feed Sonny because he's licking the sides of the bowls. She's coming. Relax. Sonny is licking the sides of the bowl. Oh, how does it feel to be me? He's licking the side of the bowls. Just exactly what I said. I'm supposed. Hi there, Bubbles. I'm supposed to feed him.
He pushed this out because there's no dry food
yes.
there, and you're not feeding him.
I'm busy. Not my responsibility to feed the cats. Not my responsibility.
Grandma is heartless.
No, sorry. You guys know the deal. You want the pets, you take care of them, not me.
I didn't choose this one.
You said he's your son every day.
He chose us. Okay, I kind of overdid it. I'm not gonna lie. There might be spillage there. Ignore it.
Well, please clean it.
He'll eat it.
I doubt it.
No, he'll eat it.
No, he's eating out of the bowl first. Really? These are like really pretty to use, but my God, these are messy as hell. Drives me nuts when they're messy like this, you know? But we like pretty things. So I watched I don't think I finished watching the documentary the other day. When was it? What day was it? I don't remember what day it was. One day this week. Well, he left, it had to be Sunday then. Sunday? No, maybe it was Saturday. About the bunny farm out in Las Vegas. Nevada. Not Las Vegas, but in Nevada. And it was actually pretty interesting. And a little shocking. Not because of the whole sex thing. Do you guys remember back? Oh, thank you, Michelle. Do you guys remember back in the 90s when HBO, when The Sopranos finished and they premiered the that show about the bunny farm out in Nevada? Any of you remember that? I remember watching it. And they were basically just, it's a show about the legalized prostitution out in Nevada. Anybody remember that at all? But, okay, so here we're thinking that the show showed these girls, laughing and giggling and having fun, and it's like a big party. And in reality, oh my gosh, you guys have to watch this documentary. What these people are saying was going on and how things run. Get this. So it's legalized. There's, they have insurance, they have doctors, all that stuff, right? That's like the big sell. And so these girls, basically were working as, prostitutes. And they would make, hypothetically, let's just hypothetically say they made $500 this week, right? So they made $500. Well, they were running a tab for, I got to look at it. It has something to do with the bunny, something, the bunny farm or something like that. It's on Netflix. I think it's on Netflix. And make a long story short, they wound up owing money every week because they charged them for, get this, they charged them for room and board, food, 3 meals a day, condoms, lubricants. The cashier got a tip. The cleaning people got a tip. The bartender got a tip. If they drank, they got charged for their drinks. So they were charging. They negotiated the rates with their customers, the girls, but they were being charged by the facility and never got out of that hole. Like it's really sad, like super duper sad. Yeah, that looks really pretty. And of course, now I forgot where it was going to go. I think it was going back here somewhere, wasn't it? Here. I just, they, what's the word I want to use? They sensationalized it so much that girls as young as like 11 would watch this and be like, oh, when I grow up, I want to do that. And they would go there. It's really sad. First of all, why an 11-year-old would be watching that is beyond me, but oh, for goodness sakes, this cat. It's actually pretty sturdy because it's cardstock. So, and we just did this other one, and what I did on the other one was I backed it with some. I did this one, but I put some vellum behind it. For goodness sake, what's the matter? Do you hear him? It goes right through me. Hold on, let's go. You want to go out? Sonny, do you want to go out? Come on. Sonny? Where'd you go? Come on, you want to go out? Come on. It's okay. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. You want to go out? Let's go. All right. Oh my God, Leah. Do you want to go out? When she says she spilled the cat food, she wasn't joking. There's literally about 3/4 cup of food all over the floor. Oy vey. Anyhow, so I remember that show and I thought, wow, they really make that like appealing to young girls. I thought that was kind of wrong. But now you hear the truth comes out, right? I'm having a hard time finding stuff to watch. Really? That's funny. Um, I feel like it still needs something behind it. It really is sad. And then they were basically being uh, the owner of that establishment felt that he had the right to do it with any girl that's there anytime he wanted. I was like, what? Yes, it's a documentary. Yep, gross. That is true. I feel like it needs something. I just can't. I mean, I know once we, you know what? No, we're gonna do it flat because I have those beautiful, I have these beautiful tags like this one. Look, that'll look nice right in there. That'll look really pretty. And yeah, it does look pretty. Little coordinating pocket there. There you go. Okay. We did this one. I always feel bad throwing this out because it's so pretty. Isn't that pretty? Like, what can we do with it? Let's do a test. It doesn't do much of anything. I think it's just going to be a nuisance, but it's so pretty. I just zhuzhed it. It doesn't take the zhuzh very well, and it's so delicate. The only thing I could think of is a piece of acetate over it, and then it'll look like lace under the plastic. No, this is the wax paper that I used. Hamburger. It's the wax paper that I use so that the stuff doesn't get stuck in here. See, do you think sprays will dry on this? Because remember, we did a test, and when we sprayed on vellum, which is thicker than wax paper, um, it curled it. And also, this wax paper has some wax to it, so it's going to be difficult for anything to adhere. I feel because it's got wax to it, and I think that it's going to be messy to glue it up there. So we're gonna forego that. It's pretty, but we're gonna forego. We do enough with a lot already. We're just gonna move on. We're not gonna obsess over it. The sprays, Carol, I will be using for Adam's book. I'm gonna be using sprays, lunar paste, texture paste. There's gonna be a whole bunch of things for his book that I'm gonna be using. So it's gonna be an interesting book. Mm-hmm. I mean, this one can use some. See, but this is already a pocket. I feel like I need to put something there, but at the same time, I don't want to fill all the pages. Hmm. You know what I mean? What have I got over here? What do we have? I think we used a lot of the. Oh, that would look pretty. We'll do a little double band here. There goes my shoe. We'll find ourselves. Why do I have this all stuck in my head? Flowers. going to secure it with a brad, and then we get a double. You know, I cannot believe how blurry my vision is. Whoa, I finally got the puzzle. Simple, easy belly band. But this one is a double, so we'll put something back there, and then we'll put something small here. Okay. All right, that looks good. How much more can we squeeze in here? I didn't do any, I don't think I did any long pockets. Try and match up the paper. It already has one. Just make a little pocket here. No, I still like that one, but I want to do a pink in the middle. That's pretty. I like that one. Nice and dark. I need a flower. He is awfully quiet tonight, isn't he? I don't know where he is. Adam. Adam. Bueller. Bueller. It's too bright, too light, rather. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he fell asleep. Just when I saw a flat. Hi.
He's getting a behind the scenes look
Oh.
at the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the camera.
What did he say?
He said, wait, I could get 2 views. Let me go on TikTok at the same time. I think Bugsy wants to say hi to the stream.
Did you see the messages in the middle over there? Can you clean that up? I want it for free. She spilled the cat's food all over the damn place.
Yeah, I noticed that. Bugsy. Okay. Oh, you.
We're gonna put a little sparkle there now. Hey, get him off, please.
I don't have him on. It's just his little toes. He has little baby toes.
I don't care what they are. I don't want him thinking it's okay to come up here.
He doesn't.
He hasn't been up here in a while.
I was holding him. He knows that he's not supposed to go when I'm holding him.
Oh, I don't like that.
He can't hide.
Let's make it a pearl to tie in the white.
Yeah, I think she just like tipped it too much and it spilled. But I'm just like, oh, frick am I supposed to do this?
That's better. He's on the phone.
Bugsy saying,
Pretty little pocket. All right. What's next?
that's not yours. That's not yours. No, that's not yours.
I think we're gonna call it a night, so I could clean up because I got to get up early, take a shower. Get a few pockets. I'll probably do a few more tomorrow. And Friday, hopefully Friday, we'll be able to get it all wrapped up. So Sunday, we could start the next one. Sunday, we start the fairy one. Adam, the thing from Australia is on its way to me. I got a message last night. I was pretty fast. Thank you. Okay. So, Belle, you want to see the final product of my little? We did our fairy. There's our little fairy 3D. Thank you. I don't know what do we call this? It's like a 3D fairy, right? Forest. Fairy forest. I don't know. That's what we call it. And you guys saw the book. I have to do a video on what we did. But at this point, I think I'm just going to do like one final flip through and call it a day. Because I'm not getting the views to sit here and record page by page. Why not? Time to put these away. Okay. So these are done, and I got a lot of stuff to put away. Gotta put these away. And then tomorrow I gotta straighten up too because the cleaning lady comes on Friday. It's only every 2 weeks, but I feel like it just creeps up on you. So, anyhow, all right. Let me put this on the table. All right, guys. Let's say let's go over. This isn't really a prayer. What do we call this? Our what is this book? Grace for the Moment. Inspirational thought of the day. That's what this is. It's an inspirational thought of the day. Today's the 25th. Okay. Everybody focus. Here we go. When God whispers your name, life is not measured by how much one owns. Luke 12:15. Jesus had a definition for greed. He called it the practice of measuring life by possessions. Greed equates a person's worth with a person's purse. The consequence of such a philosophy is predictable. If you are the sum of what you own, then by all means own it all. No price is too high. No payment is too much. Greed is not defined by what something costs. It is measured by what it costs you. If anything costs you your faith or your family, the price is too high. Okay. I'm not sure what to say about that. It's true. Interesting that we read this today because this morning on my way to work, I listened to Christian radio. I'm not a Bible thumper or anything like those. I'm religious, but not like that, right? And this morning, they happened to mention, do you know what the actual saying is? The root of all evil, they say, is money, but it's not. Money is not the root of all evil. It's the love of money that's the root of all evil. Because money in, hypothetically, a drug dealer's hand will do something different than money in a charity's hand, or some kind of missionary that has money. It's the same money, it's just being handled differently. So it's not money that is the problem, it's the love of money. So I found that very interesting that I heard that this morning, and here we are. Today's thought for the day is about money as well. My eyes are starting to itch. But anyway, Lord, we thank you for bringing us together and for these thoughts. We ask that you help our friends who are currently suffering through their medical illnesses. Terry, let her continue to heal from her fall. Sandra, continue success with her treatments. Mary's family on the loss of their dad, that they get over the loss, or at least be able to deal and get through the next few weeks. I ask that you protect me tomorrow so that I have good news. But if it's not good news, then I ask you give me strength and courage for whatever's coming ahead, that I face it and get through it, and put it behind me in that order. And we ask that you allow us to get together again on Friday so we can continue making some beautiful work and at least enjoying our time together. And we ask all this through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. Thank you, Eo. Oh, my eyes now are itchy. Good night, Yvonne. Thank you. Yeah, I'll let you guys know what's going on Friday. Oh my God, my eyes. I'm not allergic to the cat. It's just allergies. I have because I opened the door twice. So I took my allergy pill last night, and then I touched my face. Whatever. It's the same old, same old. But all right, guys, thank you so much for hanging with me. Oh, Kathy, if you don't know, we pray at the end of every live. We say a little prayer. We have our thought for the day that we discuss a little bit, and then we pray for all our friends. So if anyone here ever needs anyone to be prayed for, you can message me, or you can ask right here during the live, and we will pray for whoever it is, because I believe in the power of prayer. So when we're all together, I believe it's very powerful. Okay, so yeah, I'm sure everything will work out like it always does. So I love you guys. Thank you so much. And for helping me out with this. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. Pretty cool. So we'll be doing more of that. Love you guys, and I will see you on Friday again. Okay? Kiss, kiss, big hug from me to you. Have an awesome evening. Sleep tight. Thank you so much for tomorrow's good wishes, everyone. I appreciate it.